Welcome back to the Donkeyman Show. I'm, of course, Donkeyman, and we're broadcasting live from Donkeyman Records.
Let's go.
The snacks are all missing. The cables have feelings, and somebody keeps unplugging things for spiritual reasons. Today, I have a returning guest, the first returning guest on the podcast. It is the one and only Mr. Greeley.
Hey, brother.
How are you, bro? Thank you for coming on again.
Thank you for having me, man, especially at such short notice.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Love it, man. I love that you are keen to come on. I think it's been quite some time. But last time you were on was, I think, maybe November last year.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, so it's been 4 or 5 months since you were last on.
Yeah.
There's actually quite a lot that's happened with Uncle Rico in particular.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember Uncle Rico.
I remember Uncle Rico.
Well, he's actually just started trying to start a new fitness routine.
Okay.
And he's called it breathing.
Yeah.
He literally that's all it is. He sits there and breathes.
Yeah.
And he reckons that it's called beast mode.
Yeah.
He's cooked, bro.
Oh, man, breathing's good, bro. I was just on the phone to Gaz right on the way here.
Yeah.
And he's going to Adelaide to help 100 people breathe. He does breath work with 9-day breath work. And
this is a lot different, though. He's just trying to scam people.
Yeah, he's just trying to scam.
Yeah.
Good old Uncle Rico
Yeah,
after his
mate.
old tricks.
Yeah. Fucking people think he's not real, but fuck the haters.
Yeah.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, they are.
All right.
It's all a reflection.
Absolutely, man. That's all it is.
¡Órale, Donkeyman! El gordito con la guitarra. I'm the guatón with the style. Make you laugh then stay a while. Story sharp and rhythms bold. Donkeyman's worth more than gold. Baila mi gente con todo el sabor. El gordito manda, se siente el calor. Con fuego y ritmo la fiesta empezó. Welcome to the Donkeyman Show. Arriba mi gente, Donkeyman está aquí.
All right, so today we've got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, man.
First, I wanted to maybe do a game.
Yeah, let's
game
go
on
game.
this show.
Yeah, let's go.
Today's game is the notorious "Are You Smarter Than Uncle Rico?"
Okay, sounds like I am already.
He is, he does have the mental capacity of a 5th grader.
Yeah.
But we're going to see if you can beat that.
All right.
How good are you with your general knowledge and your maths?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I like collecting knowledge. And
Awesome.
maths was my favourite subject.
Yeah?
Out of
You like your numbers?
Yeah, out of, the ones you have to do, like
Yeah.
English, science, math.
Yep.
Everything's numbers.
Everything is, bro. Everything revolves around it. All right, let's do question 1. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What is 7 times 8?
7 times 8 is 56.
That is correct.
Yeah. That's correct.
God damn, well done,
Sweet,
bro.
sweet.
I couldn't get that. I had to use a calculator when I was writing the question. Uncle Rico said 78 because it's 7.
7
plus-
and 8.
he's a
Yeah.
fucking moron. That was good shit, man. You on it,
bro.
snappy. So that was a tough one, but first question, and we're there. Question 2. What is the perimeter of a rectangle that is 6 centimeters by 4 centimeters?
Oh, see, I liked maths, but when it came to that sort of stuff, not so
Yeah.
much. It was a 6x4.
Yeah.
The perimeter is the out. Hey?
Yeah,
So what's that, 20?
that is correct.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Uncle Rico said 24 because he added everything he has ever seen. Fuck yeah, man. You're killing these questions.
Cheers, bro. Yeah, this is good.
All right, question number 3. If you have 120 lollies and you share them equally among 6 people, how many lollies does each person get?
20.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Fucking nailed that quickly, straight off the bat. Uncle Rico said 30 because he believes in inflation.
Love it.
Do you believe in inflation? Is it a belief system?
I'm aware of it.
You're aware of it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm aware of it. I don't know if I believe it.
Yeah, fair. That's it's a whole different fucking
Yeah.
thing, man. All right. Are you ready? Question 4. If Germany won the war, what is the capital city of America?
Oh. I have no idea. Yeah. I'm not sure.
You just completely made up. You can make this
Okay, I can make it up. Make it up.
Go on, if Germany won World War II
Yeah.
and they took over America and they started renaming everything, what do you think the capital of America would now be called?
Oh, probably Hitler.
Hitler? You think that would just be the name? Fuck.
Well, the capital's Washington, and that was named after George Washington.
Fair.
So they just probably call it Hitler.
Call it Hitler.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That is fair. Look, I'll give you that is correct. Fuck. Uncle Rico said New Berlin, DC, and then saluted a microwave. He's got issues, man.
Fucking uncle.
Yeah, fucking uncles, bro. All right, question 5. If the moon was made of cheese, what is the best method to stop it from melting during summer?
That's a good question. I guess the giant fan.
Giant fan. That is correct. Well done, Uncle Rico said. Put it in the shade behind the sun.
Yeah. Well, I guess space is meant to be pretty cold, so
It is, yeah. It's pretty
hopefully
cold.
that would keep it all solid.
Hopefully.
It'd be pretty moldy by now. If it's made of cheese,
best,
it'd definitely be blue cheese.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. It's the best type of cheese. Are you a cheese fan?
Yeah, I like cheese.
Yeah. I'm lactose intolerant, but fuck, I love cheese, man. I fucking love
It gets
bro.
you. I like blue cheese. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, blue cheese. I like any kind of cheese, man.
Yeah.
Do you milk as well? Do you like drinking milk? Put milk in your coffee and tea and shit?
I really did when I was young.
Yeah.
In the last 5 years, I've avoided it more. You know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I slip off the wagon.
Fair. Slip
Yeah.
off the wagon.
You know, slip off the milk wagon. And
Yeah.
Get a sneaky liter. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
But I don't know. As the older I get, the more I end up just being like,
Yeah.
I think it's the mucus thing that made.
It's
Once I
weird.
found that out, I was
Yeah.
like, oh. Okay.
And
And
you
you can
see
feel it.
You can see it and feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit gross.
It is.
What other podcasts are you going to find out if Greeley likes milk or not?
100%. I was definitely one of those teenagers that like would just go to the fridge and just sneakily like
Chug of milk.
and mum would come in and
Yeah.
just be, what the fuck? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah. I remember back when I was playing rugby, this is maybe 10, 12 years ago, I played for Endeavour Hills, and it was like I was the smallest guy on my team because it was just Samoans and Islanders.
Yeah.
And I reckon about half of the team would rock up with 2-litre bottles of milk, just sipping on their own milk.
Yeah.
Fucking wild, bro. What are you doing?
It's definitely a growth spurt thing.
It
hey?
is, yeah.
Yeah, my dad grew up in America and he drank so much milk that I think my grandmother just made him have powdered milk. So he just chugged powdered milk
Holy
because
shit.
they couldn't afford to keep up with his
Far out with his milk
consumption.
addiction.
Yeah, with his consumption.
Far out, man. Imagine you died from that. Like, I feel like it's like, not a rock star way to go.
No.
There's I think, I can't remember which band, but there's a guitarist from a band who, classic rock star, fucking drinking all the time, drugs and shit, and he ended up dying he died on the toilet from a spider bite on his ass cheek.
Yeah, right.
Like, least rock and roll way to die.
Well, Elvis died on the toilet too with a sandwich in his hand, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was because I think he threw up in his own, he choked on his own vomit, or did he die of an overdose or something?
Who knows?
Yeah, fuck. Did he
Who
die?
knows? Yeah, there's probably.
Who knows?
He's probably hanging out with Epstein.
Who knows? Mate? Fuck, who knows? Are you a conspiracy type person? Did we go for this?
I definitely have spent. Well, I'm aware of. Well, I've been aware since a young age of things that people thought were conspiracies. That the more that we see this world, and the stage and the lies,
For
and
sure.
everything, it's pretty obvious now. But I'm in a really good position in my life where I realized holding on to that way of thinking, it doesn't help you personally, and especially since I've quit weed and cut weed out of my life.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, and even seeing the Epstein files coming out as much as it is, I'm just like, this is shit I knew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this is stuff that I used to go down those rabbit holes and I'd tell other people and they'd be like, you're a bit weird.
Yeah.
And now it's all coming out. It's freeing. You know what I mean? Because
sure.
I can't control the fucking world, but I can choose how I react to it and how I choose to live my own life.
Sure. And how you consume it as well.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
And, it makes you sick when you spend your whole day consuming the lies. Like humans lie. Humans are corrupt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially for money.
100%.
The minute there's money involved, there's always lies.
Yeah. And it just pushes me closer to my faith with God.
Yeah, okay.
And just focusing on God.
Yeah.
And then my own personal life continues to rapidly get better.
Yeah.
And I'm not sitting around smoking weed, wigging out about
Yeah,
international pedophiles and the blatant lies from our own government.
Fair. Yeah. How long have you been off weed for?
About 5 months now.
5 months? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been like I keep having moments of like, wow, like I'm done with it. Like
Yeah.
it's out of my life.
Did you ever think you'd ever stop smoking? Was it like, did you get to a point where you're just smoking all the time, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've used weed since it was definitely all the trauma. Trauma response.
For sure.
And, suppressing emotions.
Yeah.
It was a coping mechanism through being young on the street, going through abandonment, rejection, family circumstances, and, addiction. Like cigarettes I'm still addicted to, which is a trauma thing as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, the more that I've been doing self-work and the more that I understand where it comes from, the better I've got at just cutting it out of my life.
Okay.
And I just don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah, fair.
And I'm 100 times better version of myself.
Yeah. How do you go around it? Like obviously I smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah, no, it doesn't actually worry me at all.
That's good shit.
Yeah. I'm definitely more triggered by like A-class drugs, not in a way that I want it.
Yeah.
It's just the behaviors that are attached to it.
Yeah. I can't stand it as well.
Yeah, like I've been addicted to most substances at some point.
Yeah.
From my teenage and adult life.
Yep.
And the more that I get, and like also I can see how weed affects people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And if I'm around people that are smoking weed, and the behaviors that remind me of myself when I was smoking weed come to the surface.
Yep.
That triggers me.
Yep.
But I'm not prejudiced, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everyone's journey with anything is up to them, you know?
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty lucky because I've only been smoking in general since since I turned 30, so it's 3 years now.
Interesting.
Never touched it ever before that.
Yeah.
Anything. Like maybe, a drink, a bit of alcohol, but no drugs at all.
Yeah.
It just wasn't something that was on my radar.
Yep.
You know, I was always into music. I was always preoccupied with other shit, you know. And then I noticed that I had a bit of OCD.
Yeah.
And I was doing weightlifting, and my trainer, I had pain on my ankles from rugby, and he gave me some THC oil.
Yeah.
Took some THC oil, and my brain was just like, fuck, it just like slowed down, calmed down.
Awesome.
It's like, it's amazing. I need to go speak to a doctor about this.
Yeah.
Went to the doctor. Doctor's like, yeah, this is something that has been shown in research. You could try get some flour. Here's some flour. Did it. Fucking incredible. Like,
wonderful, bro.
Sleep at night. I don't get stoned. I don't get greened out.
Yeah.
I can have a coherent conversation with anyone, and I'm smoking 3 grams a day, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it's because I held off until I was 30.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a big difference.
Yeah.
For me, it was like, by the time I was 16, I had tried, weed, acid, coke, speed,
fuck,
meth.
By the time I was 16.
Yeah.
Shit.
There was a time around 15, 16 where I just wanted to do it all.
Yeah.
And I think it came from after I kind of got kicked out of home when I was living in America as a teenager.
Yeah,
And
okay.
got sent back to Tasmania and then ended up on the street and then moved into a house where that was normalized. And I was just like, let's send it. I want to experience all this.
Yeah.
Watching Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas
of course.
and being like, all right,
Let's do it.
drugs.
Fear and Loathing in Tasmania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was.
Yeah.
There was definitely some fucking, the bats are coming fucking moments, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and then, being normalized in that environment and then just being around lots of like nasty situations and horrific stuff that was attached to the substance abuse. I was always a younger kid hanging around adults, and I got to see how drugs affected the adults around me when I was quite young.
Yeah, okay.
And some horrible things that have happened to people's lives, people that aren't here anymore, all sorts of things.
Yeah,
like that.
man. And it's a shame that it's so embedded in the hip hop culture and in music culture in general. Especially opening this place, I see it so much.
Yeah.
Young rappers just trying to be a rapper, and so they have coke, they have ketamine.
Yeah.
What are you doing, bro? Like,
I met a young rapper not long ago, and he's like, how do I fit in the scene? Like, I don't take drugs, but I've noticed that most rappers, like, they've got their story is their character arc is them getting on the drugs and then coming off it.
Yeah.
And so young rappers out there are like, well, I need to get a drug addiction to then come off it, to then have my story of experience, And
but it's not like that at all. Like, it's there's so many people out there, so many famous rappers who have made it who haven't touched drugs at all.
Most
you know?
of the ones that have don't.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
yeah, most of them
they'll
ones,
rap about it. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Can't remember who it was. Like big American rappers, that the ones that really like sent off the lean
Yep.
trend.
Yep.
They never touched it.
No.
You know, and
No.
and then all these vulnerable people that are open to the influence,
They fall for it.
They end up
Yeah.
falling into it, and yeah, those steps can just get, you know, it's gateway. You know what I mean? And people say that, you know, I think, you know, for you starting smoking weed at 30,
Yeah.
it's not so much a gateway drug, but when you're young,
Correct. Yeah.
and you know, like, yeah, I remember my mate that I started smoking weed with when I was a kid. We made a pact not to use needles.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And like, I'm so grateful I had hip hop as something that I cared about more than my own well-being.
Yep.
Because that was enough to keep me on that path that I never ended up using needles.
Yeah. Shit.
And yeah, unfortunately, my childhood friend went right down the other path.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's dealt with a lot of really hard stuff in life because of those choices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always. I mean, that's what it comes down to is the choices you make.
Yeah, definitely.
It's something that I can't remember where I saw it, but I remember seeing something and it opened my eyes to what addiction is or habits. Is like it's all a habit until you become conscious of it. Once you become conscious of it, it becomes a choice.
Yeah.
Like every time you have a cigarette, if you're conscious that you are that's a habit, it's addiction, then now every time you have a cigarette, you're choosing to have it.
Yes.
And it's fucking hard, obviously, to say no.
It is,
like,
yeah.
I get it. It's fucking messed up. But, you know, I say, like, if I was to have a snake, like a Lolly Allen snake, every time I had a cigarette, I'd be dead in 2 years.
Yeah.
Or I'd have no foot,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And so it's like cigarettes and smoking compared to other shit, it's really probably not not all that bad. I mean, my granddad started smoking at the age of like 8, died 88, smoked his whole life, 80 years straight, pack a day.
He lived probably in a more glorious age where tobacco wasn't as polluted as
Correct,
it is now.
yeah.
as well.
And also food. He definitely wasn't eating processed shit.
Yeah.
You know, he spent his whole childhood up in the Andes.
100%.
Yeah, it's a big difference. I think food is definitely something that
fucking
contributes
oath,
to everything. Yeah.
For a lot of the people I know that have been dealing with cancer in the last few years, that are all under the age of 60,
Fuck.
if not 50,
Yeah.
and a lot of it's been processed food related.
Yeah. It's terrifying.
It is.
It's fucking scary. It's like you don't know. Yeah, and it's all like the marketing behind these processed foods is like, it's fucking wild because I was talking to Mikado last episode, which drops tonight. We were talking about, I was saying how I've noticed how everything now has protein. Like everything has a protein variation. Even you go to KFC, there's a protein range.
Yeah.
And although protein's great, but it's like a marketing ploy to get you to eat the shit. It's like, what else is in there? There's a fuck ton of sugar.
Yeah.
You know, you get protein, Big M's now.
Yeah.
It's like, it's still Big M. It just got protein in it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but people will now buy that thinking it's good because it's got protein, but
Yeah.
you end up with cancer by the age of 50.
It's fucked.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it is.
I want to talk as well. I wanted to ask you, so you've mentioned a lot about God and your religion. Like, when did that come into your life? Has that always been there or is that?
Yeah, well, my parents met through the church in the 80s through an international exchange program.
Yeah, okay.
Sort of, this thing called YWAM that my mum was in. I definitely wouldn't say I'm religious. It's more about a relationship with God.
Yeah.
But I grew up and like my family separated over religious differences as well.
Yeah, okay.
When I was quite young. So a lot of my circumstances that led me to being in situations where I ended up traumatized.
Yep.
And my trauma came from the church.
Yep.
So, yeah, I was raised around religion, you know.
What church specifically? The Catholic or Christian?
My mum was a part of the Anglican church.
Anglican? Yeah, okay.
My dad, in America, his dad was a Jehovah's Witness.
Okay.
And the psycho Jehovah's Witnesses that thought the world was going to end in 1975
right. Yep.
and if you didn't convert, you're going to burn in the lake of fire.
Yeah.
So my dad has religious trauma syndrome.
Okay.
From what he went through with his father. Fuck. And then my dad ended up kind of rebelling against that by being like joining the military and becoming a Christian.
Okay.
And then he met my mum through the church when she went over to America.
Yeah.
Through that, and yeah, they got married pretty quick, as religious people do.
Yep.
And I was born, and then came back to Tassie. And my dad's studied the Bible in all its translations back to Aramaic. Because he had so much religious trauma as a kid, he forever has spent his life kind of looking deeper behind Scripture, you know, and the King James Bible, you know, once again, is a colonized culture interpretation of the Word of God.
Yeah, yeah.
And
it's
then,
essentially the white man's word.
It is, yeah. And also the kingdom, King James.
Of course,
and,
yeah.
You know, the blood on the hands
Monarchy
of England.
and shit.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, my dad, I really, like, it was when I was in prison in 2019, I read Jordan Peterson's book, The Antidote to Chaos.
Yep.
And it was the first time, and because I was in prison and I'd prayed, that was the first time I really prayed since I was a child, that I was fuck the church, fuck all this.
Yep.
My life, I'm hurt, and it's all over people arguing about God.
Yeah.
So fuck that. You know what I mean? And when I was in prison and things were happening on the outside that I couldn't control, there was a few moments where I like lying in my, you know, cell bed and just like praying. And then I read this book, and he really started breaking down Scripture. I'd always taken it and looked at it in a literal way. And once I read his interpretation of Scripture, that's when I started being, because I love language, I'm a rapper, you know, and I love meanings behind things, and I love history too, but I'd never looked at religion through that lens of looking deeper behind the language that's used to present it, you know. So that's when it started, and it's been a gradual process. You know, it really has been a gradual process of learning more about it. Talking about God, but then not reading the Word or like actually following what the Word says. You know, and then time and time again, I'd end up making mistakes, and I'd kind of like, you know, I'd talk to God like, how am I here again? And then bit by bit over the last 5 years, as I've made mistakes, old behaviors, you know, given into negative ways of life, you know what I mean? Whether it's the ways of thinking, reacting, all sorts of different stuff, it's pushed me closer and closer to my relationship with God. And then looking to the Word and learning Scripture, and then actually keeping that in my mind and trying to practice it when the tests come. And I've had so many divine moments in the last 5 years, like miracle level stuff to me, and how I understand it, where it's like if I choose to follow the path and what the Scripture says when the hard times are presented, it works out exactly how it says it's going to. You know what I mean?
For sure. So, it's like last night when you hit the kangaroo, bro.
Yeah, 100%. And I was still thanking God after I was driving off, you know. But holding on to faith when times seem, you know, like when you've got nothing, you're back at square one, or, you know, I've been, a lot of my good friends that are going through horrific stuff in life, I've been talking to them about it. And the more that they hold on to faith, things keep working out well. You know what I mean? And I got some really good news today about a friend that's been going through a horrible situation and hoping for justice. And, you know, it was looking like the justice wasn't going to happen. And then today, got that news. And I was driving here, like, yelling, praise the Lord. Like,
nice.
Because, him and I have just been holding on to that faith in regards to that. So,
and then it's just, then it just, without you even realizing, it just pays off.
It does, it does.
But without that, like, you know, obviously you don't do it to get that payoff.
No.
But you notice that, like, you notice... Because, I mean, how else are you not going to notice the payoff, you know?
Exactly. Because it's all a part of God's plan.
Correct, Especially if you've been through horrible shit. You're always going to even more so appreciate the good shit. You know?
100%. And there's things that, you know, you question, like, you know, like when a kid dies and, you know, things like that. And
that's the thing that
you're like, what? You know, but you just have to kind of hold faith and move in honor and move in love and humility, because if we sit around and start questioning, well, what about this? You know, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all up to personal interpretation, I think. It's all
It
about
is.
your own experience and how
100%.
your own relationship, I suppose, with this God or your creator or whatever it is that you resonate with.
100%.
You know, for me, I've never really believed in God like from the Bible sense.
Yeah.
But more and more as I grow older, I'm really finding this connection with music and just with sound.
Yep.
That's just noticing that when I'm writing music, it doesn't feel like it's me writing the music. I just kind of just let it go. And
There's
it's
the
like,
creator.
right.
And the creator works through us.
You just feel that, you know, you just like, I feel like I don't have to think too much.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It's all in his hands.
Yeah.
You know, and like, it's so interesting when I talk like this, because me 5 years ago, if I heard myself speaking like this, I'd be like, he's fucking religious.
Yeah.
And I don't even consider myself religious.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
But it's the more that you let go of the wall against the language, you know, like even his, people are like, oh, maybe it's a her.
Yeah.
That's not up for us to decide. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
The scripture's there to help us understand that it is all in his hands. And the more that you surrender to it and allow it to be, it's the intention behind it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
There's dark and there's light. And if you do something with dark intention or bad intention, that will grow that way.
Yeah.
If you do it with good, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's the best we can move.
And yeah, I mean, a lot of the time as well, because money is such a big thing, people always expect that the good outcome will always result in like a paycheck or you're just getting, you know, monetarily, what's it called? Rewarded for something when
100%.
not necessarily that's not the best way, you know.
Oh man, the times where I've found I'm closest to God is when I've got nothing.
Yeah.
You got to lose it all to free the blessings.
For sure, yeah.
And you know, I've watched a lot of people make millions.
Yeah.
And not end up fulfilled.
Yeah.
You know, and it wasn't too long ago, I had a stint where I was homeless and I was just leaning on God. And that's when I started really going to church.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
As an adult.
Yep.
And, you know, and even when I miss church sometimes, like I missed church last Sunday, and then I headed and I was talking to God as I was driving, going, sorry for missing church, God.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I love my little church. It's a beautiful fellowship. It's only 8 people in my church.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, a lot of older people. And it's wonderful. It's really lovely.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, I pulled into a service station and as I was filling up my petrol, this fella I knew walked out and he goes, oh, Grills, I saw that event that you did went well. Oh man, I love what you do. Let me pay for your petrol.
Dope.
And I was like, man, it's a full tank. No. And he's like, no, I got you. And he paid $100 for my petrol.
Wow.
And if I had gone to church that morning, I wouldn't have been there for that little blessing, that little, you know what I mean? And so I looked for those signs, you know. And
It reminded me, I was watching, again, I watch so much shit, I read so much stuff, but I was watching something and they were talking about church and how the church car park is the best car park in the world, especially after church.
Yeah.
Because everyone's fucking loving, everyone's giving everyone way, no one's cutting anyone off. Is that true? Is that something that you experience?
Yeah, 100%. Because when I go to church, it's a relief of all the noise, all the chaos.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I only go to a small church and I laugh at myself sitting there singing the songs with a few old people, you know? But it pushes out the frustration, it pushes out the judgment, you know? When I'd go to church and I'd catch myself judging other people. And then they get up and speak and they'd share their story. And then I'm like, who am I to judge this person? You know what I mean? And we're all guilty of...
For sure.
Of judging. We're all guilty.
On a daily basis.
Exactly. And I mean, there's a healthy way that we do need to judge.
Of course,
Yeah, you know.
I think to a degree it's like a response of...
It is.
What's the word? Fuck, I gone blank.
No, well, we need to be safe. We need to look out for ourselves.
So you got to judge everyone, judge everything.
Yeah, you got to... It's judgment. You need, make judgments in traffic. Like, do I pull out now and
it's taking prior knowledge and using it for now. Like,
exactly.
You know. It's like I went to America a few times, and every time I would get stopped, pulled aside, bomb check, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, it got to a point. It's like I look like this. Obviously, they're going to pull me over. This is what the thing, and At first, it was like, this is annoying. Fuck, whatever. Every time I went to the airport, anywhere, any state in America, I would get pulled aside and they'd check me.
Yeah.
And then it got to the point where I'm like, you know what, though? If I was working there and I saw me coming, I'd probably check me too. You know what I mean?
100%.
Let's just take it prior knowledge. It's like, he looks like he could possibly do some damage.
Oh,
We
yeah.
should just take extra precautions.
Oh, man, yeah. I was living over there just after 9/11 and all that chaos.
Yeah.
And, you weren't allowed to take photos while you're driving on a bridge. And
Anything, yeah.
And, once again, 9/11. Not to, take the old conspiracy hat back on, but we
Inside
all
job.
everyone knows it was an inside job
sure.
now. Everyone's well aware.
Yeah.
Even Tucker Carlson's, and he was a news guy saying the bomb tires have been knocked down.
Yeah.
But they've always, twisted the narrative to suit their agenda.
For sure.
Vilifying people, stereotyping people to get away with whatever,
Isn't it wild now that, we know it's like general knowledge that, clearly they were an inside job.
Of course.
But yet nothing has happened about it.
No, of course.
And people don't really give a fuck.
It was like
Same as the Epstein files. You see, a comedian was talking about it last night. I was watching, and he was talking. We saw Bill Clinton's name, and everyone's like, "Yeah, well, we fucking know Bill Clinton. Give us something new."
Yeah,
And then you
exactly.
saw Stephen Hawking's name, and you're like, "Okay,
yeah,
it's a bit juicy."
because everyone's like, well, how can he molest me? It's once again, man, this is why I hold on my faith with God, bro, because it's like, it's up to God, man. And every knee shall bow, you know what I mean? And, and for these people that get away with horrific stuff, they on their deathbed, bro, they'll have to answer.
Yeah, for sure. I wanted to talk about the good things that are happening.
Yeah.
Like, I saw on your story that you have booked tickets to Holland.
Yeah, so I'm going to go to the Philippines in April.
Philippines as well, yeah.
And then, the Netherlands in June for a graffiti festival.
Dope.
Which is really cool.
What does that entail? What's a graffiti festival?
So they're pretty common over in Europe.
Yeah.
I've been painting with a writer, D-Tech from Adelaide. We met about a year ago in Adelaide and become good mates, and he ended up dropping me in his crew. I went painting with him and Shem as well. Shem's like one of the all-time kings of Melbourne graffiti.
Dope.
And he hit me up the other day and he's like, we've got invited to this festival. Yeah, cool. So we're going to go over there and paint a big wall together and meet graffiti crews from all around the world.
Fuck.
And apparently some, old school hip hop legends that are connected to the roots of hip hop culture in New York are going to be there. Yeah. So that, and then I'm going to go to Greece in September with my mate Stavros for his wedding. Dope. Which is going to be good.
Stavros, is he the rapper that I see a lot?
He does rap, but he's, primarily since he's been in Australia, he's been a videographer.
Okay,
He's got a platform called Down Under Cyphers.
Yes, that's what I've seen, yeah.
And so he hit me up a couple of years ago and he's like, bro, I like your work, bro. Come do your video. You get me other work. And we've become good friends, bro. And my life and my world has really opened up in the last 4 to 5 months. I got my license. I've been traveling doing murals. Yep. Been making some good money with that. Nice. And then just keep putting it forward, invested it in the culture.
Fucking dope.
And now, I feel like even putting my passport in the other day, I was like, well, I got my driver's license, which opened up one door of freedom. Yeah. And now, I haven't left Australia since I came back from America as a teenager. Fuck. And so getting that passport, I was like, well, now this is like getting my license to the rest of the world.
Yeah, you know, free.
Yeah.
Fully free,
Yeah, going to escape the colony for a while.
Yeah, mate, fuck yeah. You got shows, you got a show coming up as well, yeah? You got another show?
So
just off the back of the other show, man, fuck, let's talk about that first.
We had the BreaknBread battles, man, and it was so good. It was amazing. And it's really my intention to bring back battle rap in Australia to the level it was at in 2012, 2011, even 2010, and, use who I am in Australian hip-hop culture and the network and the connections that I have to bring everyone together, I'd say Australian hip-hop it's grown so much since I was a kid and since I started battling. There's so many different pockets, different cultures. Australia is such a beautiful multicultural country, so you've got so many different pockets of hip hop, and it's just grown so much. So really, and it's so easy for people in the different pockets to like avoid each other because of those differences.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like a lot of hip hop heads don't like drill.
For
A lot
sure.
of drill heads don't like hip hop.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Or this, that, or the other. So
Which is insane.
Yeah, because it's all
Like,
under
we're
the
fighting,
umbrella.
you're still, I mean, even like fighting against genres. It's like we should be fighting against other forms of entertainment.
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
we're all musicians. We're all trying to get people's attention onto music. That's how it should be our goal. It doesn't matter what music it is.
Yeah.
You know? Get people off sports, get people off videos and bring them to music. That's what we're doing.
100%.
Or battle raps or fucking live events.
Yeah, that's it. It was
Yeah.
just the old tribalism, you know.
Yeah.
Humans need to
For
find
sure.
their tribe
For
and
sure, yeah.
argue with the other tribe
Yeah,
about,
mate, that's,
you know.
Yeah, that's primate.
Yeah, which
instinct.
is great for battle rap
It's the best.
because you can bring two tribes together,
It's a good energy.
battle
yeah.
it out, and there's growth through it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've had a few people being like, oh, this is negative, and it's like, with the events that we just had, we sold out both events. We did a Friday night event,
Back to back as well.
back
It's
to back,
impressive. Good
yeah,
shit,
and it was really a wholesome community coming together.
yeah.
Seeing Barker meet Cursor,
Yeah, okay.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
two massive people,
Icons,
icons,
like,
in Australian
Australian
hip hop,
icons,
yeah.
yeah.
And watching them meet each other for
Yeah,
the first
and from
time.
different eras as well, almost, you know.
Oh, they're actually going to grow up close to
Same
each
close
other.
to- yeah, okay.
Yeah, all Western
Yeah,
Sydney.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Barker's a generation younger than us.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what I
and-
meant, like different eras. Like
Yeah.
Era, not area. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, I think Cursor moved out of Western Sydney by the
Yeah,
time
okay.
Barker come into the scene.
yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, just seeing that, man, was a blessing. All the battles were really good. We had rappers from Darwin, we had rappers from Perth,
Yeah.
rappers from Brisbane, Melbourne, Tassie, and yeah, it was really good.
Good shit, yeah.
Yeah, and so yeah, the next one coming up is exciting.
Yeah.
'Cause
Another rap battle?
Yeah,
Yeah, dope.
So yeah, I'm really gonna try and include new people in different ways
Yeah.
and include different hosts.
Yeah.
Just keep bringing more people together. Different rap, battle rap legends.
Yeah.
Rappers that have never battled before from the industry.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'd be down, bro.
You keen?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I
let's
could
go.
roast motherfuckers today for days, man.
Oh man, we have to
Yeah.
make it happen.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah, well, we've and then I'm already planning. Well, the April 11th one's locked in.
Yep.
So now I'm planning the August one as well.
Yeah, dope.
So I'm just going.
Yeah. You
And
got
just-
to. You got to keep momentum's there. You
Exactly.
got to fucking, yeah.
Yeah. So
That's fucking awesome.
it's very exciting.
Same place, Harry's Hip Hop Shop?
We're going to do these ones at the Friday night will be at Union Heights upstairs. Shout outs to Frank.
Yeah, dope.
It's a bit of a bigger capacity because
Yeah.
we sold out Harry's Hip Hop pretty quick.
Quick, yeah.
And
What was the capacity? How many tickets?
Only 70.
Fuck, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's pretty good, yeah.
And then we got pretty lit in the shop and the cops rocked up.
No shit.
Yeah, the cops were all right.
Yeah, yeah.
They were more just making sure there were no underages. You know
Yeah,
what I
okay,
mean?
yeah, fuck.
But yeah, Harry's is a residential sort of area.
Yeah.
And it's a shop. It's not necessarily like they put on events there quite regularly.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, a lot of people come together and everyone
Yeah.
kind of sent it and got pretty lit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
about 10 o'clock at night, the cops came through and walked up in the shop. But that was sweet. They just left.
Yeah, dope.
So yeah, this time we're going to be doing the Friday night at Union Heights, and then Saturday night is going to be at the Espy in St Kilda.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah, so we're going back to
Oh,
the Espy,
That is awesome, bro.
which
Fuck.
is exciting.
I've played many shows at the SP. It's
a beautiful
when I was
venue,
in a,
hey?
in a band, yeah. It's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
It's so good.
Played there, seen so many shows. That's where they did Rock Quiz,
Yeah,
one of the best fucking Australian TV shows.
yeah,
Yeah, fuck, I've seen so many bands there as well. Good venue.
it's wonderful. Hey, yeah, I got to
Yeah.
support Ghostface Killer there,
Dope.
and I think you might know. Is it the Gershwin room
Gershwin, yeah.
That's
the
the
big
one-
one. That's the big one at the back.
on the left?
Yep.
Boom. So that was where the first time I went there was Curse's first album launch.
No shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
Yeah, okay. I'd only been there predominantly for like metal and rock events
beautiful.
back when I was, doing that kind of in that scene.
Yeah.
And yeah, same. Like I played Gershwin to one dude who was drunk as fuck and kept shouting, "Play some fucking chisel guns" the whole time. It's fucking insane. Yeah.
That's great.
You got to do that shit.
Yeah. So
you
yeah,
remember-
we're doing the Gershwin room this
Fuck.
time.
Oh, Gershwin was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, I'll definitely pull up for that. What date was it? April.
So April 11th,
11th, yeah.
April 10th and 11th.
Yeah, awesome. Any big names locked in that you can reveal? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna reveal it because I think the event will be announced by now.
Yeah.
But so the headline event
this comes out Tuesday next week.
Tuesday next week. Well, I'm gonna say it anyway.
Yeah.
For anyone that's actually watching and they want to
sure,
find
for the
out the
3
early
people.
bird news.
Yeah, bro.
Let's go.
Come
on. So we got Dundee,
Fuck yeah.
who's arguably Australia's top battle rapper. He's,
Dope.
he's from Tassie.
He's incredible, man. I remember first seeing him. What drew me was the guitar.
Yeah.
Just the acoustic guitar with the rap was fucking like, yeah, this cunt's on it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's incredibly talented. With songwriting, with music,
Yeah.
as a rapper. And yeah, he's the only Australian that's battled in South Africa, New Zealand, England, and Canada.
Fuck.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I'd say he's probably the most well-traveled Aussie rap battler.
Yeah.
And so Dundee versus Disaster from Los Angeles.
Okay.
And yeah, Disaster's arguably one of the best in the world. I think his battle against Oxymoron, who's a Russian rapper.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's the most viewed rap battle in the world.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Shit.
And that was, USA versus Russia. It was quite iconic.
Fuck yeah.
And Disaster's been on a mission of traveling around the world,
Yeah, okay.
learning other languages and battling in them.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Impressive. Holy shit.
And he's about to battle at World Domination against Sharon, which is like a grudge match sort of thing that's been meaning to happen for 10 plus years.
Yeah.
And World Domination is probably the biggest international rap battle event that King of the Dot hosts in Toronto.
Yeah, okay.
So Disaster's going from there, then going to Malaysia to do a battle as well. And then we're bringing him here to battle Dundee for this one.
Dope.
So he's on a big lap around the world.
Yep.
And that's going to be epic, man.
Fuck. What's the venue capacity for that one?
I think it's about 500.
Fucking dope.
Yeah, I think that's about right.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I did ask you with the rap battles, what's the deal with no microphones? Like, is that like a tradition thing or?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at the very first rap battles that were happening, I mean, there were battles that were happening on beat in the 80s.
Yep.
And people were dissing each other.
Yep.
But as well, people used to just get on the street and rap against each other.
Yeah.
There was no beat or microphones. And then, the freestyle era on beats became really big in the 90s, where people were freestyling against each other, from the Supernat versus Juice days, which was like an iconic freestyle battle for that era. And then, Eminem came in at the Rap Olympics. Him making the 8 Mile movie was a huge thing for battle rap.
Yeah.
And then Scribble Jam, which was like a big hip-hop festival in America.
Yep.
They'd have big graffiti battles, breakdance battles, beatbox battles, and their rap battles were, one of their most iconic things.
Dope.
And it was around 2006 that side of the culture, it was just done to death a bit. You know what I mean? It just happened so much.
Yep.
And people were bringing pre-writtens as well. And people would argue, oh, well, it's meant to be freestyle. He said this in the last battle, so, all this sort of stuff. And then they lost the beat again. They brought it back to a cappella.
Yep.
And it was still kind of like in this blurry, is it freestyle? Or they bring in pre-writtens and pre-thought stuff? And then it was around, 2006 that certain leagues were like, all right, we're going to do pre-written battles. So Elements League in Nova Scotia was one of the first.
Yep.
And that's where like a legend Pat Stay kind of came from. And then a guy called Direct from Florida, he started Grind Time.
Yeah, dope.
And then LA started doing it. Boom, boom, boom.
Yep.
Over in the UK, they had a league called Don't Flop that were doing the same thing. They did World Rap Championships in 2006 and 2007 as well.
Okay.
And that was a 2-on-2 a cappella format. And people were bringing pre-writtens.
Yeah.
People were still watching it and not sure. They're like, oh, these guys are the best freestylers, but they were bringing prepared stuff, So, around 06, 07 was like, all right, let's start doing pre-written rap battles, And so that's been the majority for the last 20 years now.
Yeah. You open the doors as well when you do pre-writtens. Like, it's a lot more daunting for somebody to go up and freestyle and make it up off the top of the head.
100%. And like the best, you look at all the battles from the events people are still flipping and freestyling at the start and then going into their material. It just extends the possibilities. It extends the skill level.
Yeah.
Like, can you go from pre-written to weave into freestyles?
How much of yours was that you did on the 7th? How much of yours was pre-written and freestyled?
So a lot of it, I still freestyled
there was
every
moments,
round. Yeah.
Right, yeah. There was moments where I'm like he's just referencing shit that Ruckman said. Like he's freestyling. This is fucking incredible.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good
So
shit.
I still I try and freestyle a few things at the start of every round.
Yep.
And I'll take what they said, flip it back, take what they said,
Yeah.
flip it back. If I can do a third, take what they said, flip it back, and then into my prepared material.
Yeah.
You know? And and still even then, there was stuff at the end of my round that I only decided to do an hour before the battle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And things like that. So, yeah, for me, it's kind of and I try and write a lot of my material kind of open-ended as well.
Okay.
And, you really think about what are they going to say? I'll have this.
It's like chess. You got to think.
It is
2 moves
really,
ahead.
it really is like chess in some ways.
Yeah, so how do you prepare for something like that? Do you have your own writing session? You like Mr. Ruckman, you're gonna do a deep dive on him, fuck, what can I pick apart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends who you're battling.
Yeah.
I battled a guy in Fremantle once, knew nothing about him. And then the night before the rap battle, someone told me, I was at a gig and someone goes, "Hey man, I saw that guy at the beach. He's only got 1 foot."
Oh, fuck.
And I was just boom. 1 foot. So that night I wrote just a whole round of 1 foot jokes.
Yeah.
And then when I battled him, I had nothing else and I'd been up drinking the whole time.
Yeah.
So I just freestyled the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
And just said what I could in the spot, flipped a bit. And then in the 3rd round, I just hit him with the 1 foot round.
Yeah, fuck.
And it went really well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, just interesting shit like that.
Bro.
So, and that's the beauty of it. There's definitely it depends who you're battling, depends how you feel towards the person you're battling, what their style is.
How are the limits? Are there limits? I suppose you also have to have a thick skin going up because you have to accept everything they're gonna say.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you just fucking you're just having a battle. It's not you're not a gang. You're not this isn't war.
Yeah, it's meant to
You're
be.
supposed to be friends.
It's meant to be a healthy alternative.
Correct.
To,
yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's like a roast. It's like roasting, like comedians do roast, where they sit down and they all just absolutely bombard this one person for 3 hours.
But I guess it's a bit of a blurry line,
It is. Yeah.
Certain people have their limits.
Yeah.
Like my battle with Ruckman, we both pushed each other's limits.
Yeah.
He said stuff that I don't think's acceptable, and I said stuff that he doesn't think's acceptable.
Yeah, bro. And I could tell it by your faces. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I love it, bro. I love it. It was great.
Yeah, it was.
That's entertainment, though.
Yeah.
When you push limits and you can see it, and you're like, fuck, I don't think you like that.
Yeah.
Then it's then people want to watch. Then people,
That's very true.
But if you control it, it becomes fake, and it's like, fuck, they're faking it.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, man.
That's why maths is so popular, because they found out how to control chaos.
Yeah,
Married
definitely.
at First Sight is wild.
But I think, battle rap is an interesting one because you get to see, depending what people are getting said about them and what they're saying, you get to see true colours.
Yeah.
I love battling for the humility it brings.
Okay, yeah.
Because it's a good way to get humbled.
Yeah.
For
sure.
In different ways.
Yeah.
It can bring the best out of you. It can teach you lessons, but it can bring the worst out of you.
Yeah.
And it can big you up to where you think you're the sickest cunt ever, and you become a worse version of yourself, even though you think you won the battle. It's a very interesting thing, man.
It's fascinating. It's I've never thought about it like this. Yeah, it's definitely a fascinating world to think that there's so many aspects to it. You've got to be mentally strong, mentally tough to actually do that.
Oh, fucking oath.
You've got to be witty. You've got to be charismatic.
Yeah, composed.
So many composed. Because fucking especially going from rapping with backing tracks with a microphone, and you're in your element, taking all that away.
Yeah.
And then all eyes are on you.
100%.
You've got to fucking hold it and you've got to say it, and it's
especially with 400 people in the room.
Yeah.
And then when they're getting a bit loose and excited, navigating all the moving pieces of
For
that
sure.
situation. Of
I mean, something that I think you both did brilliantly was control the crowd.
yeah,
Yeah, it's especially with no microphones, it's so hard to because you're on the same level as them, you know, volume wise. But
100%. And that's why, the next one we're going to do a little bit earlier in the day.
Yep.
Because it is hard when everyone gets a bit drunk.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
In that environment, we're going to do the next one till 7 p.m.
Yeah, dope.
You know, people will still drink,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I think once it's dark, you know, it creates a bit of a different atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're just trying to make sure that we get the best battles out of the
absolutely.
situation.
Yeah.
But we also got an epic matchup between Manners Ill versus Jerry Grimefeld.
Yeah, dope.
For the next one. And Manners is him and Dundee. You know, people will argue who's the best, but those two are, you know, two of the best Australian rap battlers there's ever been. And Jerry Grimefeld, he just won the Take Flight competition.
Yeah, okay.
He's kind of new on the scene. He comes from a metal background, but he's a really good rapper.
Dope.
And so we've got someone that's never battled before that's kind of got a lot of attention, a lot of industry experience.
Yep.
Taking on, you know, a black belt in battles.
Yep.
So that's going to be interesting.
It's like David versus Goliath, the classic.
Yeah. It's going to be really good.
How are you going to top this next time?
Well, so the next one, which I'm planning for August 15th, it's my intention to get Spanian to host it.
Fuck.
Yeah. And, you know,
yep.
I haven't locked it in yet, but I'm just putting it out there.
Yep.
And, you know, I think if we try and get the event sponsored by Spanian's Kebabs.
Fucking dope, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be wicked,
And that way Spanian can come down, host the battles.
Yeah.
Bring a kebab truck down out the front for both events. We're going to have heaps of influencers and content creators coming, documenting it, you know. I've got a good relationship with Spanian.
Yep.
So that
was the first time that I'd probably properly sat down and actually watched you as a person, like really actually like, oh, fuck, I actually now know Greeley as a person. Was that episode that you were on when he went to Tasmania?
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, I've done a few things with him. I did a podcast with him as well.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Just about Australian hip hop and
yes, I think I did see that.
Give him a bit of a insight
Yeah.
into the culture. So I'm going to try and get Spanian to host it.
Yep.
So we've got a good group of next generation guys that are really doing well and coming up.
Yeah.
Eric Devine's one of them. His battle with Cortex just dropped. And like Cortex is from my generation of the battles.
Yep.
Eric has really put in a lot of effort over the last 3 years.
Yep.
His skill keeps building up. So, you know, I wanted to put Eric against someone from my generation.
Yep.
And that was an amazing battle. Cortex versus Eric Devine. So, you know, I've got Eric, Scrub. You know, Scrub has really bounced back from his last battle. His one the other night was really good.
Yep.
It's my intention to use all the pieces to bring through the next generation.
Yeah, dope.
You know, my generation, we've been there, done that. You know, and it's good because everyone's fallen in love with it again.
Yeah.
Because one thing that we have to be careful about with the culture is toxic shit.
Yeah.
Because that's what ruined it last time.
Yeah.
It just got too toxic.
Yeah, it can definitely lean into that brosphere, that bro atmosphere. You know?
100%.
Yeah.
And then, you know, and it gets to a point where people are just in it to tear each other down.
Yeah.
You know, and it's my intention to curate this environment.
Yep.
And curate, I guess, the people who are involved that are mature enough to build it into something good again.
Yep.
And not allow, you know, bullshit to get in the way of people kind of like, just allowing it to become problems in the real world.
Yeah.
I'm just leaning back from that.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, as best as I can.
Yeah.
Because I'm triggered by that environment.
Yeah,
that energy,
absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
And there becomes a point in it where, you know, bullying, it leads from like, especially, you know, even the fans sometimes, they're like, well, they're insulting each other, so it invites that in.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, it's a balancing beam.
It's a slippery slope, yeah.
It is really trying to curate this. But we got Eric Devine, Scrub, Raz, and Harlem. And they're 4 young guys that I really see that were really good at the event on the 7th. And I want to build them up to be the next generation of top-tier battlers. So I'm finding them really good matchups, trying to include, just see who comes into the fold as well. There's a lot of lot of interest from people outside of
Yep.
the rap battle scene.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And rap battling became very niche, and it got very disconnected from a part of the rest of the hip hop scene.
Yep.
Because a lot of people that did it weren't making music.
Yep. Yeah,
They'd
they were
just
just rapping, battling.
Battling,
Yeah,
battling,
yeah, yeah.
battling. And a lot of them struggle to even rap on beat in
Yep.
time.
Yep.
So for me, a core part of it is keeping it connected to the traditional hip hop scene
Yep.
and the rap scene
Yep.
and people that are making music.
Yep.
Definitely want to include people that are just in the rap battle scene and don't make music,
Yep.
but a fine balance.
sure.
The good thing is there's like a rap battle league in Brisbane going again, Real Talk.
okay.
There's one in Adelaide called Watch Your Mouth.
Yep.
There's one in Fremantle Battle League, or in Perth,
Yep.
as well as 30 OGs in Melbourne.
Dope.
So there's other leagues,
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And I'm getting hit up by everyone that's
Yeah.
like, they've seen this event, they're like, I want in. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, I can't cater to everyone,
Yeah, yeah.
you know? But the more that people support their local leagues and they do what they love, first and foremost,
Yep.
you know, this isn't just about getting attention.
No.
You know, and when people see like what happened at the last event, they're like, "Oh, they've got the attention again. I want in."
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah. It's all about clout.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you know, I am at the same time trying to connect, you know, the culture to the clout.
Yeah, you're trying
know
to find
what I
the
mean?
audience for it again.
Yeah, exactly, and build a new audience.
Yep.
Because a lot of the audience that were watching when I was young and doing it have, you know, moved on.
Yep.
Families,
Yeah.
life, all that sort of stuff.
There's a whole new generation now that you can cater to as well that
Yeah,
probably don't even know that it's a thing.
100%.
It's just a matter of finding them, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I want to get. Well, I've got Barker and Uncle Shano, my friend Uncle Shano from
Yep.
Perth.
Dope.
Yeah, he's better than Uncle Redcoat. No.
Yeah. I have no doubt about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's a good friend of mine. He's from Perth, and he
Yeah.
came over to the last event, and that was his first time in Melbourne.
Yeah, dope.
And he's a Noongar fella, and he does heaps of funny online content.
Yep.
And yeah, I really, really like what he does, and I want to include him. And so we've got him, Barker, and myself hosting the next event.
Awesome.
So that's going to be,
Fuck
and we're
yeah.
going to have fun.
Yeah.
Like it was
all-
such a
that's all-
blessing to have
yeah.
Cursor down for the last one and Dundee and Manners to host it. But now Dundee and Manners battling. I think
Yeah.
Cursor's going to come down again because he had such a good time.
Fuck
He's
yeah.
like, I'm coming back.
Coming back just for the sake of it.
Yeah,
Why
that's
not?
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Barker, Uncle Shano, and we're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
I was even talking with Uncle Shano, and we're like, we should do some wiggle shit.
Yes.
And just like get on the mic and be like, everybody clap.
Yeah. Fuck
Clap,
yeah,
clap.
bro.
And just you know,
Fuck yeah, man.
keep breaking, I guess, the tension of the battles with fun,
Yeah.
inclusive vibes.
Yep.
You know, I had JK47 come down
Yep.
to the last event, and he prayed over the whole event at the start.
Yeah,
of it,
dope.
which was so blessed.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
awesome.
and you could see a few people in the crowd going, "Wow!" Like,
Yeah.
never would have thought I'd come to an Aussie rap battle event
And be blessed. Yeah.
and have someone pray.
Yeah.
You know, and JK, he's a good friend of mine, and he really kind of helped me with understanding scripture as well.
Yep.
And breaking it down. He's a very strong man in his faith.
yeah.
So yeah, you know, with the money that I made from the murals, I like brought him down to be a part of it, and that's what I want to do is just keep bringing people together from
Yep.
different backgrounds, different cultures,
Yep.
different beliefs as well, because once again when we're all together and everyone's laughing together, there's unity.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah. Everyone gets lost in it. And yeah, it's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
there's-
intention.
Yeah, there's nothing better than going to a concert or anywhere like a live event and everybody's there for the same reason.
100%.
Nothing else in the world matters but that event.
Yeah.
It's the best. It's why live events will never go away.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. I think with AI now coming in and it being all over people's feeds, it's gonna be people are just gonna crave that live
That
interaction.
real connection. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I do. I can't even watch TV anymore because it's just, you know,
Just brain rot shit, man.
it is.
Yeah, it's all designed to keep us on it
Yeah.
and engaged. Yeah, I was watching
Programmers.
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were on Joe Rogan recently,
Yep.
and they were talking about how Netflix like constantly are telling them, you know, in the first 5 minutes you've got to make sure you reiterate the plot of the story, and then another 2 minutes you've got to make sure you do this with the character, and it's all the movies now that are on Netflix and TV shows are all based around trying to keep people attention
Yeah.
and battling phones.
Yeah.
And it's they're all writing movies that are dumb. you know? And so it's like when you get, like me, like when I'm actually watching a movie, I'm like, yeah, I know that this is what it's about.
Yeah.
Like I get this plot line. Why do you keep telling me?
100%.
And even you'd notice, you'd see it in the dialogue where they like reiterate shit that's happened. It's like, you don't have to reiterate it again. Like,
Yeah.
it's just dumb.
It's a very Western thing, hey?
It is, yeah. But it's all because people on their phones and they want to get their attention.
Yeah.
It's messed up, man. Fuck, Greeley, is there anything you wanted to, anything else you wanted to add? We've been going for an hour.
All right. No, just April 10th and 11th.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll say it all. We got Dundee versus Disaster. Yeah. We've got Manazil versus Jerry Grimefeld. We've got Brat versus Damien Illick.
Dope.
We've got Harlem versus Scrub.
Dope.
We got Eric Devine versus Raz. We have Soap Suds from Adelaide versus Deliver from Queensland. And then we've got Cassowary, who's the first trans rap battler I've seen in Australia. Yeah. And she killed it at the last event.
Yeah.
So we're putting her on the main event this one. Awesome. And yeah, she's battling Spitz from Adelaide.
Dope.
So there's going to be 7 battles at each event.
Yep.
The takeoff, so the events are going to be called Ascension and Elevation.
Dope.
Ascension is the main event.
Yep.
Elevation is the Friday night.
Yep.
And yeah, we're including new people. We're including the favourites. We've got, Dunners and Manners, man. It's going to be special. It's going to be big. Awesome. It's going to sell out quick, I think. Now that people have seen what the last event was.
Yeah, man, fucking oath.
I think it's just going to go boom, 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 boom. And then, after that, bit of a break. August, we're coming back. And then I'm planning a grand finale for the end of the year.
Fuck, wicked.
So it's going to be a big year, man. Thanks for having me, bro.
No worries, bro. Thank you for coming through. Look, you are 100% without a doubt smarter than Uncle Rico. We forgot about the game, but fuck, I like talking to you.
I like talking to you, bro.
We could talk for hours. Hopefully you'll definitely come back on.
Definitely,
maybe
bro.
After April, before the August show, definitely have you back on.
Sounds good.
And yeah, don't forget to go like, follow, subscribe, me and Greeley on everything. And yeah, all the shit's in the bio, in the description. Peace.
God bless.
¡Órale, Donkeyman! El gordito con la guitarra. I'm the guatón with the style. Make you laugh, then stay a while. Story sharp and rhythms bold. Donkeyman's worth more than gold. Baila mi gente con todo el sabor. El gordito manda, se siente el calor. Con fuego y ritmo la fiesta empezó. Welcome to the Donkeyman Show.